Union Minister of State for Minority Affairs John Barla, who is on Nagaland visit, interacts with Chief Minister Nltv Rio. Both go ahead with detailed discussions on the ongoing projects of the schemes implemented under Ministry of Minority Affairs. After failing and transportation of timber from police complex to Mukidima Sparks Row, Nagaland DGP T. John Longcomer issue rejoinder. DGP clarifies action necessitated due to endangering construction of VIP guest house and the existing police mass and cottages. Nagaland's IST EDU Connect Conclave 2022 Investment for the Future set to be held from May 10th to 11th at Capital Convention Center, Kohima. Conclave jointly organized by Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland and the Northeast Educational Council. The Khelo India Center Football Boys was launched at IG Stadium, Kohima on Saturday. Notably, MLA Krihu Lejeju, while launching the Khelo India Center Football, said it was an honor to be involved in the very relevant and successful Khelo India program. Drama over BJP leader Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga continues as High Court of Punjab and Haryana grants relief to Delhi BJP leader. Relief comes hours after a Mohali court issued a non-bailable warrant against Delhi BJP leader. Hello viewers, I'm Rinki Gogoi and you're watching Nltv News Now. Let's see more of the news in details. Union Minister of State for Minority Affairs John Barla held an interaction with Chief Minister Nltv Rio on Saturday evening at Rio's residence, Kohima. Notably, the duo discussed on the ongoing projects of the schemes which are implemented under Barla's ministry. Meanwhile, Barla informed about the new guidelines of Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyagram and further added that the tribal population in all the districts of Nagaland will be covered under the ministry. Notably, Barla assured to extend all possible help to fulfill the developmental aspirations of Nagaland. Sectors like health, education, skill development, sports, women empowerment, rural development and sanitization are said to be included in the developmental aspirations. The recent hike in price of LPG and fuel hit the domestic budget with its immediate effects borne by households and commercial establishments like hotels and restaurants and other eateries. Notably, the price of domestic cooking gas was hiked by Rs 50 per cylinder on Saturday, which is the second increase in 2 months. The price hike comes days after the price of commercial LPG cylinders was hiked by Rs 102.50 earlier this month. With the latest revision, a 14.2 kilogram non-subsidized cooking gas cylinder will now cost Rs 999.50 in Delhi. Along with the cost of petrol, which has gone up substantially, the LPG price hike will hit the daily budget for the household. It may be noted that the price of the LPG cooking gas has drastically increased over the last 2 years. In this regard, the restaurants in household food delivery systems might get cancelled as the fuel costs are becoming too high to maintain. Moreover, it is not feasible to use electric cookers in places where the power supply is erratic, and in places like Dimapur, it's not even practicable to make use of fireplaces. After felling and transportation of timber from police complex Chumukidima Sparks Row, Nagaland DGP T. John Longkumar issued rejoinder. DGP stated that the rejoinder is being issued to the public at large to clarify the mistrust in the minds of the people about the intention and procedure of cutting these trees. Notably, the felling of around 50 number of these trees was necessitated due to security reasons to the under construction VIP guest house, and these trees were on the land of police department. Further, these trees pose hazard to the existing police mess and cottages. DGP furthermore added by saying that these trees were on the land of police department and belonged to the department, and that all due procedures were followed in removal and disposal of these trees. The proceeds of these trees were to be deposited to police headquarters, and after due process, proposes to be used to develop a horti orchard in the space cleared under the supervision of 1st NFP as a police welfare measure. The Deputy Commissioner of Zunheboto in a circular informed that the last date for uploading informations regarding arms license to generate unique identification number in the national database of the arms license has been extended till 31st March 2023. Furthermore, in view of the extension, all the arms license holders under the Zunheboto district without the unique identification number are directed to submit their licenses along with the data in the prescribed format to Arms Branch Deputy Commissioner's Office, Zunheboto, for the generation of the unique identification number. Nagaland's first EduConnect Conclave 2022 Investment for the Future is set to be held from May 10 to 11 at the Capital Convention Center, Kohima. The conclave is being jointly organized by the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland and the Northeast Educational Council in collaboration with the Department of School, Higher and Technical Education. It may be mentioned that this Education Expo intends to connect students seeking admissions with premier colleges or institutions of the country. Notably, the event will be broadcasted in all the districts for the students and parents to watch live through mygov.nagaland YouTube channel. An orientation program of National Institute for Empowerment of Persons with Multiple Disabilities was held on May 6 at EBRC Hall, PEC. Deputy Commissioner PEC, Razuvulia Dozo, graced the program as a special guest. Dozo, while speaking on the occasion, stressed on the need to create awareness so that disabled persons are treated equally in their own rights. Dozo further called upon the people to pay special attention to the disabled people. The Guwahati High Court Kohima bench has once again upheld the principle of equal pay for equal work while directing the state respondents to pay a work-charged laborer in par with the scale of pay of people in the same grade or category discharging the same responsibility. Notably, hearing a read petition on May 5, Justice Songkup Chung Serto further directed the state respondents to pay the arrears of the differential amount from January 21, 2019. It may be mentioned that the petitioner made a representation to the concerned department requesting for payment of his monthly pay at least at scale of pay on January 21 in 2019. Notably, the government of Nagaland is represented by the Chief Secretary, Finance Commissioner, Commissioner and Secretary or Secretary Department of Public Health Engineering Department and the Chief Engineer of PHED. Meanwhile, on March 16, 2022, the bench had invoked the same principle while directing the Nagaland state government to pay salaries to a batch of teachers employed under the Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan in parity with their counterparts. The Department of Women Resource Development, Government of Nagaland, is showcased its Mickey products during the second Northeast Food Show at Shillong, which kicked off on May 5 and concluded on Saturday at Polo Ground, Shillong. Notably, the brand Mickey is showcased by 14 different food products of the women farmers of Nagaland, along with apparels and accessories like face masks, aprons, carry bags, and many more. Amid cyclonic rumors, the Indian Meteorological Department on May 7 predicted that thunderstorm and heavy rainfall at isolated places over Nagaland and other northeast states are likely to continue for the next 4 days. As per the IMD's All India Weather Summary and Forecast Bulletin for May 7 to 11, there is likelihood of thunderstorm accompanied with lightning on May 8 at isolated places over Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura. The IMD also informed that similar patterns of thunderstorm accompanied with lightning will be witnessed on May 9 over isolated places over Assam and Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram, Tripura and Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, Karaikal. Meanwhile, on May 10 and 11, heavy rainfall will drench isolated places, likely over coastal Odisha, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura and North Coastal. Fairly widespread to widespread moderate rainfall will likely to continue over the northeast India from May 12 to 14. According to reports, on Saturday, the cyclonic storm brewing in the Bay of Bengal will not make landfall in either Odisha or Andhra Pradesh, but will move parallel to the coast, and it will recurve north to northeastwards and move towards the northwest Bay of Bengal after nearing the North Andhra Odisha coast. On the occasion of the World Red Cross Day, Chief Minister Nipu Rio and Deputy Chief Minister Yantungo Paton took down to Twitter and extended their greetings. Notably, Rio extended his gratitude to the members and volunteers of the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent societies around the world for their yeoman service in protecting lives, health and alleviating suffering. While Paton also expressed his gratitude to all the volunteers across the world, WHO continues to work relentlessly to build a better world and exemplify the power of kindness. Notably, 8 May marks World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day and is a day to celebrate the principles, values, history and impact of the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. As the entire nation celebrates motherhood on the occasion of Mother's Day, several political leaders took down to Twitter and extended their greetings. Chief Minister Nipu Rio, while taking to Twitter, mentioned that mothers play an important role in raising good, kind, ethical and responsible human beings. He further thanked all the mothers for what they are in a family and for what they give to the society and the world. Furthermore, MLA H. Tovihoto IME said a very happy Mother's Day to all the caring, loving and strong mothers. My utmost gratitude to all the inspiring mothers for their unconditional love and supreme sacrifices in raising a family and society. Meanwhile, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton mentioned everyone else can be replaced by a mother, but no one can replace her. He further mentioned she is the backbone of the family who loves unconditionally and gives selflessly. The 6th edition of the Agape Cup 2022 is all set to begin from 10th to 12th May 2022 at the IG Stadium, Kohima. Agape Cup convener Kekrilie Sika addressing a press conference said that 10 states has confirmed to take part in the National Christian Football Championship, namely Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura, Manipur, Goa, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Odisha, Kerala, including the host state Nagaland. Sika, stressing on the tourney, says that the tourney will help participants to have fellowships with players from different states and also help them to share testimonies about what Christ has been doing in their lives, and it will thus help in preparing the international Christian team to be selected for the Unity World Cup tournament by 2024. Notably, back in the year in 2019, Nagaland team was adjudged as the runners-up. Furthermore, Get Him Go Sports International, a sports ministry under the Get Him Go Sports Society, is said to be the host of the tourney.
National Christian Football Tournament, and we are endorsed with the Nagaland Football Association. So that the match will be start from 10 to 12 May, where the whole game will be held here at IG Stadium, and then that lodging will be at GMC Lirie. So we are now confirming that 10 states from different states, like 10 states are already on their way to Nagaland. So they will be reaching here by tomorrow, every team. So we are looking forward for that. With this, I would like to I will give time to our director, Dr. Viposa, to say brief about the tournament and then the whole thing about the tournament. Yes, I'll give that time to him.
And we are here. Get Them Go is hosting.
Thank you. Like as mentioned, that confirmed state, some of the confirmed states are like Assam, Arunachal, Tripura, Nagaland, Manipur, Goa, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Odisha, and Kerala.
Every state is participating from our region. So this is another thing. And the other thing is we have more freedom because earlier it was more of a trial and error. So we try to squeeze everything into 2 days. They just play for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But we are trying our best this time. Make sure that even we are ready, even up to the extent of playing at night, if required. So that is the preparation we have.
The Khelo India Center Football Boys was launched at IG Stadium, Kohima on Saturday. Notably, MLA Krihu Lejiju, while launching the Khelo India Center Football, said it was an honor to be involved in the very relevant and successful Khelo India program. He further said football is a great game that every Naga loves and that Nagaland has produced some very good players in the past and the state has even done reasonably well in the recent past. He also said that the Department of Youth Resources and Sports as a whole is alive and growing. Despite many challenges and hardships, Lejiju further expressed happiness that the state government was putting in a lot of effort in the field of football. The program was chaired by DSO and Administrator IGS Jesibinho Vizo and Deputy Director YRNS Zakedovo Chase delivered a short speech. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is gearing up to embark on his mega cross-country tour. He will arrive in Guwahati on May 9 on a 2-day visit. Notably, the Home Minister will chair a meeting with BSF officials on the first day and later inaugurate the super specialty unit of the Guwahati Medical College and Hospital. On May 10, on behalf of President Ramnath Kovind, Shah will confer the President's Color Medal to the Assam Police at a function held in Guwahati. Later, he will also grace a public event to commemorate the first anniversary of Hemanta Biswa Sarma's ministry as the chief guest. It may be mentioned that Union Home Minister will travel to 7 states in the next 3 weeks as part of a mega cross-country tour. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is scheduled to present the President's Colour Award to Assam Police on May 10 for its exemplary service during the last 25 years. Assam is the 10th state in the country to receive the honor for its exceptional performance in tackling insurgency, controlling crime, maintaining law and order, and ensuring security of lives and property to both common and important people. The President's Colour as special flag is the highest honor to be given to any military or police unit in recognition of exceptional service rendered to the nation, both in peace and war. To mark the momentous occasion, Assam Police has chalked out a series of programs which includes a Ride of Pride rally where 8 bikers of the state police are riding through 27 districts to apprise people of the honor, walkathons, cyclones, marathons and quizzes among the array of programs undertaken by the police. Now, the High Court of Punjab and Haryana has granted relief to Delhi BJP leader Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga. Hours after a Mohali court issued a non-bailable warrant against the Delhi BJP leader, and Haryana High Court has granted relief on Saturday night. The High Court has granted relief to Bagga and has ordered no coercive actions shall be taken against him till the next hearing on May 10. Justice Anup Chitraka of the Punjab and Haryana High Court held the hearing at his residence late on Saturday night. In the order, Mohali Court State DSP Sukhnas Singh informed the court that a petition to quash the FIR against the Bagga was pending before the High Court for May 10. The Indian Meteorological Department on Sunday said that the cyclonic storm named Asani is expected to further intensify in the next 24 hours. Notably, senior scientist Uma Shankar Das, while talking to media, said that a deep depression has intensified into a cyclonic storm named Asani and further said it's moving at 16 kilometers per hour in a northwest direction. He added saying that it is at 970 kilometers in the southeast direction from Visakhapatnam and 1020 kilometers in the southeast direction from Puri. He further mentioned that they are expecting it will move in the northwest direction till May 10 evening. Das also predicted rainfall by the evening of May 10 and said that yellow warning has been issued for 3 districts of Odisha.
A deep depression is intensified into a cyclonic storm named Asani. It is moving at a speed of 16 km per hour in northwest direction. It is about 970 km from in southeast direction from Visakhapatnam, around 1020 km away in south-southeast direction from Puri. And we are expecting it will continue to move in northwest direction till 10th evening. And also there is possibility that it will be further intensify into a very severe cyclonic storm during next 24 hours, and it will continue its direction of movement till.
President Ramnath Kovind inaugurated the new campus of the Indian Institute of Management in Maharashtra's Nagpur on Sunday. Notably, Union Minister of Road, Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari, Union Minister of Education Dharmendra Pradhan and Maharashtra's Ministers Nitin Rawat and Subhash Desai were also present during the inauguration program. Reportedly, Chairman Board of Governors IIM Nagpur CP Gurnani also graced the occasion. Panic sparked in Delhi's block market of Vasan Virat when a foreigner left 2 bags outside a chemist store over fears of a bomb. Police cordoned off the area in a 40-minute operation which included evacuation of the people from nearby shops and placed sandbags around the 2 bags only to find out old clothes and some other belongings inside. The Deputy Commissioner of Police Southwest Manoj C confirmed that the incident and they added that the police are trying to trace the owner of the bags. Thank you, viewers. That's all from NLTV News. Now, for more updates, keep watching Nagaland TV. So, Manulagawas.